Good morning, everybody. Welcome to episode Friday the 13th. It's
Lucky
Friday
13.
the 12th.
Lucky
Lucky
number
number 13 of Knitting in the Northwest. The hair thing going already. I'm Nancy,
I'm Nettie.
and we are once again recording at Nettie's beautiful shop, Applewood Yarn Barn, beautiful Green Bluff, actually Meade,
Yeah,
Washington. And we have the doors open because it's a little cooler. We have been in this heat wave. We hit record heat last week for September.
Week, yeah.
We hit triple digits. That's crazy.
Those poor kids going back to school with their backpacks
and
sweating.
and a lot of them don't have air conditioning. These notifications coming up. So we are trying a different location. Let us know. Same location, different angle. Let us know what you think about this.
It's a very bright space.
Good. Yeah. And we're working on our volume and our sound. So let us know. We'll make sure no one comes in and winds up yarn.
And the air conditioner's off. I was thinking about that too. Maybe it was the fans and the air conditioning.
Could have been.
Because it was so hot. We had all the fans on, trying to stay cool.
So, we're not paid professionals. We're
imposters.
we have imposter
syndrome.
doppelgangers. So let us know, because we don't know, because we just see on this end.
Yeah.
So any tips and tricks, we're open to suggestions.
For sure.
Anyway, welcome. It is Friday the 12th, not the 13th. It's my brother-in-law's birthday. Happy birthday, Will.
Nancy's on a high from the Mariners win last night.
Oh my God. I'm a huge sports fan. And the Seattle Mariners, they're in first place in their division now. They've come from behind. The last two games have gone into extra innings with let's see, 2 nights ago was a walk-off home run. Last night was a walk-off base hit. Love it. And my Seahawks are playing. This is my time.
This is her time right now.
I mean, summer is my time, but I love a good excuse to sit and knit and watch sports.
So good. I need to jump on the bandwagon, but I'm scared now that I'm going to curse it if I start watching now.
No.
I mean, I love sports. I just haven't, taken the time to watch. So.
And I even got into golf this summer. I used to golf. I've got clubs, and I keep thinking I should try. But with my shoulder replacement surgeries, I have limited mobility. I don't think I could swing. So I probably need to sell my clubs and stuff. But I enjoy watching it. So.
Golf is the best napping TV.
It is, because they talk so quiet.
But then I'm going to because I'm not a good napper, but you put golf on,
I know.
I'm out.
Yeah. And then once in a while, I'll watch car racing. And one of my granddaughters that lives with me will come in and she goes, "Why do you just watch cars go round and round?"
Like, because it's something to listen to while I'm it.
Yeah. So anyway, but you're not here for our TV viewing.
Although we do love to talk about TV during knit night.
We do, and all the shows.
Good suggestions.
Yeah, so let us know in the comments what your favorite
what you're watching.
Show to stream is.
Your knit and watch shows.
Your knit and watch. I've got a list going, and I have Netflix. I don't have cable. So I have Netflix, and I subscribe to Root Sports in the summer so I can watch baseball. So after baseball, I'm going to drop that and maybe pick up, I have Hulu too. Maybe pick up HBO Max because I want to watch The Pit. Oh, my background in medicine, I want to watch The Pit. But let us know.
So good, yeah.
Okay.
We love all the suggestions.
So, we're how many minutes into
this?
I know. And we haven't even talked knitting.
Sorry.
What are you wearing?
So this is one of my Tolsta tanks. I just did, it's the Rebecca Clow, and I just did, she doesn't do the yarn overs and stripes in her pattern, but I just did something interesting, and it is really fun, and it's a really quick knit. I think I had that purple one that I wore too. Her patterns have 3 different necklines options, and they're on a size 8 needle, so they knit up really quick, and it's just super lightweight. And I went for the color block thing because I don't have to wear a camisole or anything under it because it's solid to here, and then my pants come up high, so you can't. And it's super lightweight. And I used my favorite yarn of the summer was the fiber company Luma. It's cotton, a little bit of wool, a little bit of linen.
Yeah.
And it's my favorite. DK weight. And it's so soft. And yeah, my favorite summer yarn.
Oh my gosh, we're getting all these notifications.
It's because she just had to update her computer. So
okay.
Yeah, super fun.
I am wearing the Agave by is it
Yumioko Alexander.
Yumioko Alexander. This is what it is. I think you can see that. And I knit this out of Noro, and I think it's their wool and cotton blend. And when I walked in the shop, Nettie goes, "Oh my God, I love your sweater." And I said, "Great, you can have it."
It's adorable.
It's got this cute
that cable-y lace
up the front, and then it's up the back, and then down the sleeves and stuff. But it's done out of Noro, and I think it's a wool cotton blend, and it's scratchy, and I can't. It's not really scratchy, but it's just enough irritating that I've never worn it. I never will wear it, so I told Nettie she could have it. So Yay! I brought a change of clothes. After we're done recording, we're going to hop right into our book club. We've started a book club up here. So I'm going to change my clothes. It's clean. I mean, I showered this morning. I've locked it. It's yours if you want it.
Thank you. I love it.
It's cute. It was a fun construction. It was done flat, and then you piece it. And I would love to do it again, but I would do it out of, I think a merino silk blend would be really pretty with the silk. It would have the little sheen. I'm going to adjust here. Sorry for getting so close. But yeah. So that's what
it even has the cute designs on the sleeve.
And it's got it down the back too.
It's so cute.
But it's just
a little too scratchy for you.
Yeah, I just never wear it, and I have enough sweaters that I wear. Yeah. So, okay. Speaking of sweaters, I have 2 finished sweaters.
And I have 2.
Oh my God, we're like knitting machines.
So exciting.
Why don't you start?
Okay. So this is the one that I started with all of your help. We did the ice dyeing class, and it came with me. And so this is my finished piece. This is the Lento. And it is so squishy and soft. It turned out so good. And so I used my ice dyed yarn, which was a real kind of a bright pink with burgundy and purple. And then I held it together with my Yarn Citizen fuzzy merino silk, a little cotton blend. So knit up really fast. The arms are a little bit long. I always make my arms too long, but that's okay. I'll just roll them up, because I'm not taking them out with the suri. But it's just super fun. So thank you for helping me. I can't wait for it to cool off a little bit. The Lento is like a super fast sweater because you're holding a fingering and a suri, a lace weight together.
Did you do a folded collar?
And it's a folded collar.
Cute.
Yeah, and it's just super fast to knit up. I think the pattern suggested a size 10 needle, and that was a little bit loose for me, so I did a size 9. But that was the only modification I made. I made my ribbing on the bottom a little bit longer because I like that look now of the longer rib. The longer rib around the bottom. But yeah.
I keep my ribbing short because I want to be done.
Yeah.
I just want to be done.
Yeah.
Because I tend to do my sleeves first.
That's so smart.
And because if I run out of yarn, I don't have to rip out a body to do a sleeve.
Yeah.
But I don't mind sleeves, and they go fast, and it's easy to do them when you don't have all that bulk.
And she loaned me the 12 inch circulars for my sleeves. It was a game changer.
Yeah,
I've never done it
sleeves
before.
On magic loop or double point. Try the 12-inch.
It is a game changer. It went so much faster.
Yeah,
and I wasn't like normally. I'm like, oh, my sleeve. Not at all.
Yeah,
just literally just zoomed by.
Go round and round and round. Awesome.
But yeah, thanks for the help on that. Yeah. Super fun, and I will probably make another. And it was only 2 skeins of fingering weight yarn.
And did you make a medium or a large?
I think I did a medium. I usually do more raglans because I have such broad shoulders. So it's one of those, you pull over and you just measure. But yeah, and I had extra extra of my one fingering weight. And then my little donuts are 50 grams, so I use 3 of those of the Surrey.
Do you have enough to make like fingerless mitts?
I don't know if I have enough for that, but I'll use it for something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, socks.
Yeah, stick it in something, yeah.
Put it, do some color, or not color work, but use it heels, toes, and cuffs or
That'd be
something.
so fun, yeah. But yeah, super
Fun.
Yay.
All right. So last week, not last week, 2 weeks ago, I had rolled my Ooey Gooey from my whip wall, which was really good because we started, Nettie had the cast on, our little cast on party for our sweater weather make along, which we're ending on October 18th. We are celebrating Rhinbeck West here, our little FOMO party.
Yep.
And so, and there was 3 options. There was the Ooey Gooey. Well, you could do anything you want, but the 3 that she had picked was the Ooey Gooey, the Easy V, and the lemonade
grapefruit
pink lady from Thea Coleman. And I had already cast on the Ooey Gooey. I think I bought the yarn at your summer cast on party that you had. And so I wanted to knit it anyway, and I happened to roll it. So I have my Ooey Gooey, and I finished it last night. It is not blocked.
Here it's so pretty.
My Ooey Gooey. Oh, and it's got the
so good.
sleeves.
Here we go.
And I used, so what I used for the white was the
soft.
Is it Ciro? The Ciro.
Oh my gosh.
Which is a fiber trend, and it is, what is the makeup of this?
It's Surrey, organic cotton and merino wool.
Yeah. And it is a sport weight, but it feels like almost a lace weight. So I use that for the white part. And then the red, I also used Fiber Company Acadia. And that is a blend of silk.
Yep. Alpaca.
Oh, silk Noel. Baby Noel. N-O-Y-L. Baby alpaca and wool. And the color I used on that was poppy. Oh, and the color I used for the Ciro was angelic, because how appropriate is that? If you guys know me, you know. So
it's so good though.
I did the welts and everything. I did do a little bit of modification on the sleeve. The cuff was supposed to be done in the white, and with the welts, it kind of, I mean, it's a little stiff, and I don't like the big cuffs. I like more of a cuff that fits. And so I did some decreasing with the white, and I still thought, because you can see on the neckline, I mean, it's pretty open looking. And I wanted the cuff to be a little bit tighter. So I did some rapid decreasing, and then I just did a small cuff in the red to kind of pull it in. So it fits the way I want it to fit. You know, it's a nice fit. So I'm happy to have it done. I'm not going to Rhinbeck East. I will be at Rhinbeck West if anybody wants to come.
Oh my gosh.
So so I'll have that done. But when I left in knit night last night, I was working on the ribbing, and it was like, I want to finish it. I need to go home.
She cranked through.
I cranked through while I was watching extra innings of the Mariners baseball game.
So good.
So yeah, so it was a win for them and a win for me.
Yay!
So yeah, finished object.
And this yarn is so pretty with the speckles in it.
And it's got some nubs. I don't know if you can kind of see the nubs.
I can see it, yeah.
Yeah. So it's got some nubs and stuff. So I'm anxious to block it and wear it. And this one's going to be soft. I think this will be soft. I'm not giving this one away.
Yeah, no. I think with the cotton in that.
Yeah, and if you want, we can leave it here for a sample. We can hang it.
That'd be super fun.
Yeah, we'll just
stick it on a
yeah. Oh, I want to. Yeah. We can, or I can block it and bring it back tomorrow because I want to take pictures and stuff so I can put on my Ravelry page. Like, who am I? I'm so prepared. Up with Ravelry.
Ravelry.
Yeah.
I can't talk today.
Yeah, it's early, and
I was opening a bubbly water when she walked in. She's like, "You cracking a cold one already?" I was like, "No, not yet.
Not yet.
It's too early.
Let's wait till 10.
I don't do breakfast beers."
Yeah.
So my second one is the Laura Pullover Lamb and Kid. And I have been dying to use a Zobber ball in a sweater. The crazy to see kind of what it looks like. And it is so cool. So I held this also with the Yarn Citizen Surrey. And it is the softest sweater. It again knit up super quick. I did it a tiny bit cropped, not real cropped, but so that I could wear it over like a jumper or high-waisted pants. And it's got a little bit of a high neck, but it is, and I did 3/4 length sleeves, and it was super quick, super fun, free pattern.
Did you do the fingering weight Zobber ball?
Yeah. I did a fingering weight, and I want to grab it just so you can see. I should have been prepared, but just so you can see the difference when you hold the yarns together. It is absolutely.
It's amazing what happens when you hold two yarns together. You know, if you do like a fluff yarn, a mohair or a surrey or a surrey cashmere.
Yeah. So this is the Zobber ball I used. So look at those dark, moody colors.
Crazy.
And then I held it with this.
And that
made this cool fabric.
So here's, So these two, isn't that just
it's
crazy?
Just really cool. Like the stripes are there, but they're muted. That cool marled look.
Yes.
And it took 2 Zobber balls. So, you know, these are 100 grams. So just 2 of these and 3 of these because I did cropped sleeves. And again, it was this was a size 7 needle, I think. But a free pattern. Super fun, super quick. And when you cast it on, don't be alarmed because it looks like the neck is just going to be like, but we use the dowel trick. I don't know if any of you have used the dowel trick where you get, I don't know, a 3/4, not a 3/4, about a 1/2 inch dowel, and you obviously get it wet. And then when you go to block it, you put the dowel in here and that way, and a dowel in here, and then you can pull the dowels apart. And that helps you stretch it without making a seam or a crease. And it really just helped to open up the neck just perfect. So.
And then if you do a dowel on the side.
And then you do it on the sides too, and you don't get a seam. So,
or a fold.
You know, because when you use the pins, and I sometimes, like with a bigger piece, you run out. I only have one set. But with a bigger piece, if you use a dowel, you only need, like, I only use 2 small pins blocking this because the dowel is kind of folded apart. So we learned that from our friend Chris.
Yes. All kinds of tips and tricks.
But super fun again. And it needs to get a little chilly so that we can put these on.
Yeah, I don't know when it's going to get chilly. It's in the 80s.
It's still cooking.
But you know what? I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I love the heat. But I've got a lot of new sweaters I've knit too that I want to start wearing.
Yeah.
Okay, so this garment, this sweater was a cast on and a cast off since the last time we spoke.
Sweater
this
Ninja.
Is the Easy V by Caitlin Hunter. So there's the top, and then it's got the color work on the sleeves as well.
Can you even with those colors?
Yeah, I used Trilogy Yarns Silky Merino DK, which I love a lot of yarns here. I really like. This was the favorite base that I had when I owned Trilogy Yarns. It's got merino, yak, and silk. It is so luscious. It doesn't pill a lot, not like a merino cashmere nylon pills. And so the colors I used, the main part is Stormy Weather, and then the purple, and there's a little row of purple right below here, but you can see it more here. This was just a color I dyed up for me before I sold Trilogy, and it's a lilac color. The green, my favorite green, is Electric Lime, and then the blue is Neptune. So I finished this, and we actually blocked it here yesterday. So I have done two of the three sweaters for Rhinbeck West. I am not going to do the vest. So
You're going to have to change clothes halfway through the day.
I may. Yeah. So yeah, this is just fun. I can't wait to wear it. It's so soft.
And the stitch definition with this yarn is just incredible.
It's just gorgeous. Now, I did do a little modification again. On the Ooey Gooey with the pattern, I'm going to backtrack a bit. That's Andrea Mowry's Rhinbeck sweater this year. And she does have two, once you go to split for the sleeves, she gives you two options where you can set the sleeves back a little bit if you need a little more in the front. I did not do that on the Ooey Gooey. I just did the normal, sleeves in the middle. This one did not have it. And the cuffs on this were very loose again. And once again, I don't like a cuff. So I did a rapid decrease after the color work and to do my cuffs. And then on the neck and the cuffs, after you do your ribbing, it's got a couple rows of just stockinette to give it this cute little rolled detail.
Oh, is that what it is?
That's what it is. And honestly, I forgot to do it on the bottom. And I always do my own version of an Italian sewn bind off, and I didn't want to rip it out.
Yeah.
So I didn't do the rolled on the bottom. Nobody will know except you guys.
Yeah.
So if you see me in the wild wearing it and you're looking at my hips,
oh my gosh,
I'll understand.
Look at Nancy forgot to do it.
That silly lady, she didn't do her pattern right. But this was a fun pattern.
Cute.
Short rows were done after the color work. So yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. And I'm going to let Carrie borrow this as a sample. We're going to a retreat next week. And so Carrie from Trilogy Yarns will be vending there. So so Carrie, if you're watching, you can have this as a sample, but I might be bringing it home with me.
Well, and then she's going to be here for Rhinbeck West.
Yeah, so Carrie's, I don't know if Carrie's going to be here, but the yarns are going to be here for Rhinbeck West.
So that we can use this as a sample.
As a sample, absolutely.
So great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I have done 4 sweaters in the last 4 weeks. How many have you done?
I did 2.
No, didn't you have any last time we podcast that you finished?
I don't think. I've been doing a lot of tanks. So
yeah,
probably a couple tanks. Yeah.
So, and I'm a big garment knitter, and I'm running out of room. I have drawers. I have shelvings in my closet. I'm very fortunate. I have cedar-lined closets. And my husband had built our own little California closet system in the guest room. And so I have shelves that I can fold them and do them on. So, yeah.
So fun.
Okay. How many whips do you have?
I have 3 with me.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay. The one that I've been working on a while, but so happy because I finally split for sleeves. And I'm going to steek it. So the DRK Everyday Cardigan with that the collar looks giant, but you fold it. And then you pick up for a button band. But when I separated for sleeves, I was talking to a friend that was here, and I said, please tell me that you think it's okay if I steek the middle. And sure enough, I cast on 7 stitches in the middle, and now I'm just going around and around. So it gave me new energy to get this done. But it's really a fun one.
She was pissing and moaning yesterday. I just don't want to purl.
But look at how cute.
That is so cute.
Those the back detail, and then it will be on the front as well. You can't see it as well, but it's this cute little ribbing on the front, so it goes all the way down.
It almost looks like it almost looked like a cable in the middle, but
yeah.
That's just the way the tweed looks.
Yeah, it's the tweed, and it's also the increases, because you do the make one and right and left, but then there's a purl after it, so it makes kind of a hole, so it almost looks lacy. And this is Ironmore Light, so this is the kind of yarn when people grab it originally, they're like, ooh, that's scratchy, but I think it's maybe the silk in it, but the more you knit with it, the softer it gets. And then after I have a sample that's blocked up. And it's just an incredible yarn. It gives really good structure, but it softens up, and I just think it's going to be really fun.
Cute. I may have to make that. I've got one cardigan on the needles, and then I have 3 that I had made before that sadly are too big for me now. So I want to redo those 3 again because cardigans, sweaters, it's my jam.
She's a sweater ninja.
Well, as are you. So
I'm not quite as fast.
Okay, I only have 2 whips, and then a current one that I rolled that we'll talk about at the end. So I had these last week, and I had just done the toe. These are my socks that I leave in the car. So I just did the heel turn yesterday. I count my rows. I'll show you that on row side. So this is some old stash. This is the toe footsies. Old stash. And this is made with, it's 50% superwash wool, 25% soy silk, 22.5% cotton, and 2.5% chitin. And it says on the front that chitin is fiber from shrimp and crab shells. It is naturally antibacterial.
Who knew?
Some chitin. Chitin could do that too.
Put some chitin in your socks, everybody.
But it's pooling kind of funny. I mean, it micro striped on the heel, which was fun, but now it's just pooling. So
that's cool though.
And it's micro striped on the heel. See that? So these are my car socks. Car socks. I leave them in the car. Train knitting, waiting for trains to cross, stop line, Starbucks line, and appointments. So if I have any appointments I have to go to, I take that.
We have a lot of train tracks.
We have a lot of trains,
especially you coming from the valley.
Yeah, which my dad was a railroad man, so I'm not bothered by trains because
my son's
that paid for my upbringing.
Yeah,
but
for sure. So I started something new since we last podcasted. I originally cast on this in some stash yarn I had, but the gauge of it was just a little too heavy. It said it was an Aran weight yarn, and it was really hurting my hands. I was using a size 8, and the fabric was so dense, but I was being stubborn because the collar, it's a tubular cast on. And the collar looked so good. And I was like, I'm not going to give it up. I've never done a tubular cast on collar that looks so good. It was like in the round. It was so good. I went so slow. Well, it was just too much. So ripped it out and started over with some more stuff I had in my stash, which
eventually you'll get to see it and know what pattern
I know.
she's talking about.
So it's the Norma. Yeah, Norma.
And that's by My Favorite Things?
My Favorite Things. So yes, the Norma sweater. And I have had this on my list forever. This is a teal blue sky fibers, and then they're off-white, creamy color. And then this is a purple, which you obviously can't tell. It looks like black or dark brown.
It's like almost
a really deep
eggplant or cabernet.
But it's all blue sky. The pattern is they hold a sport and a Surrey together to make what they call Aran weight. But I just went with a worsted. And I think it's going to have the right amount, because if you look at the picture that she has, there's a lot of drape. And I think this will give me the drape I want rather than going with just a solid and holding the yarns together. So love it. I love blue sky. It blooms lovely. One of the yarns we have here in the shop. So super fun and fun high collar. And I did a tubular cast on, not as perfect as the last one. Found a good YouTube video.
Who did you watch? Or did you watch a combination?
I watched a combination, but the gal, we should link it because it's so good. She goes really slow.
Okay.
and or just leave a comment if you want it. We'll send it to you. But she went really slow, so I was able to do it, and then she did one setup row and then helped to connect it in the round.
Well, we'll try to link it.
Yeah,
we'll try to link it.
It wasn't a big name person because I've watched a lot, but yeah, I was really happy with it. So
fun. Yeah, we'll try to link it that way. It'll be there.
It'll be there.
For next time I do one.
So, yeah, it's great.
Fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so my next whip is also a sock. I think I mentioned Seahawks. And so I started, I know it's in here because the yarn is in here, a Seahawks sock.
Gosh, it's so cute.
So, and this is, I'm going to knit during the Seahawks games, and then I will, of course, wear it. So I am using, so the green for the heels, toes, and cuffs is just an old stash of Regia. And this has, what does this have?
65.
It's got some alpaca?
Angora.
So, yeah, it's 65.
Superwash.
Thank you. I can't, the writing is pretty
it's because it says Sherwood.
Yeah.
25 like polyamide.
And 15%. What is
10% Angora.
10% Angora.
Yeah.
I'm getting another shot in my eyes next week, guys. I'm hoping it'll slow down this crazy macular that I'm doing.
And guess what else happens next week?
What?
Somebody has a birthday.
Who? Who's getting a shot on their birthday? And it's like a decade birthday, guys. It's a big one.
It's 50. You're going to be 50 again.
Next decade.
You're going to be 50 again.
So that is my birthday present to me. I get a shot in my eye, which I've had them many times. This is a newer drug, and it's really thick, and I'm not going to go into details, but I lose vision for a bit in my eye. I'm not looking forward to it. I have to have a driver.
So Wednesday.
Wednesday is my big day. So anyway, back to knitting. So this is my Seahawk, which is green and blue. The yarn I'm using for this is it Shopple or Shopple? How do you pronounce it?
I think it's Shopple.
Shopple Das Par. This one I was covering up the price.
Yeah.
And it is, you know, they don't write these in English and they don't make them very easy.
75% superwash, 25 polyamide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the colorway is...
Good luck saying that. It's just a number.
It's a
2207.
Yeah. So...
The tags are fun though because they have they show you. It's hard to see, but they show you what the gradient's going to look like. So it's kind of fun.
So I have this. So I will continue to knit this during Seahawks games, and then I have another one that I'm going to make for somebody, and I'm just going to say that for now because I'm not going to spoil the surprise, although it won't be a surprise, but
yeah,
when I cast that one on, we'll talk about it. So those were the only 2 active whips I've been working on because I was doing sweater weather.
I'm still slogging around. I mean, I have my car sock too, but only if Rick's driving do I knit. But I'm getting there. I'm almost ready to turn the heel, and I just love them. 3x1, just a vanilla sock. You know, playing on the background. I'm working on the gusset increase right now, but 2 at a time, 24-inch circular.
I need to do a 3x1, and you just do it on the top.
I just do it on the top
of the foot, and then you do around the whole leg,
and then the whole leg. I do a 3x1.
Yeah,
but I did see somebody I was watching did a sock because since it's toe up, you know, when you do the cast off, you're always trying to get the right one so it doesn't flare at the top. Oh. And I think you have done.
I do my sewn. I do my sewn cast.
But you also do you've done like just like a roll, like where it just rolls on the top.
Yeah, if I do like shorty socks where it's almost like the no-see socks that you wear in like tennis shoes and stuff, I will do about 1 inch of stockinette past my heel, and I do a short row heel, and then I just bind off in stockinette, so it just kind of rolls down like a little sports sock.
Yeah, so I think I'll try that on this one. This gal did like a contrast color like a 1x1 rib, and then did a little bit of yarn. So so there was a 1x1 to kind of shrink it
Oh,
in
that would be good. Yeah.
with a little bit of a roll. So how many rows for the roll do you need just to knit? Like four rows maybe?
I would say maybe 2 or 3 because I don't
ready.
do any rib on mine. So I just bind off when I'm ready.
Yeah.
But yeah, because like on my Easy V, I just did two rows of stock in it. And of course, it's a heavier yarn. So I would say 3. You could even do 4. Yeah. So
just have it roll over. I think it'd be kind of cute. So I'm going to get there. I'll get there this weekend.
You get there. Yeah. Awesome.
I wanted to finish some sweaters. Then I got started on.
I know. There's always
squirrels. There's always something. I'm like worried somebody's going to pop us in.
Yeah. Yeah.
The husband's
the
off
creeper.
Today, so
yeah.
The creeper. That's why I keep looking back because I hear him.
Hear noises.
Hear noises. Sorry.
So Friday morning, I got to get back to my whip wall.
Yeah.
Excited to roll the dice because I've neglected it for a couple weeks. So I'm going to pull up what I rolled. I rolled my Darkwater sweater. I'm just going to pull up a picture. And it's by Jennifer Steingass.
Oh my gosh.
So this is what
so cute.
The Darkwater looks like. And fun fact, I had made this before and I got past the color work and was doing the sleeves and realized the yarn that I had traded another dyer for yarn. I had gotten 2 skeins of one color and 1 skein of a different color. It was very similar, but it wasn't the same. And she no longer dyed that color. So I tried to over dye the skein I had to make it a little different. It didn't work. So I had to start from scratch. And then, I still have that. And I pulled it down this morning. So I've just done the color work, split for sleeves, have 1 sleeve done and the other sleeve halfway down here. And I have about, I didn't weigh, but I'm going to say maybe 80 grams in a ball. And I thought, I wonder if I could rip the sleeve out, do just short sleeve, and do the rest for the body. But I don't think there's enough that would give the body, unless I did some kind of color work on the bottom, maybe.
Well, yeah, or you could do the rib with a contrast color.
Yeah. So I still have it. I just not gonna. It's there. I probably will never do anything with it. So I just dyed up a purple, and this is on. This was Trilogy, so I did this when I still own Trilogy. The Glamorous Base, which is an 80-20 blend, and then the color work is.
Oh, pretty.
This is the color work, and it's very white, but it's got some pink and purple specks. I think some blue specks in it. So it'll be pretty, and it was really pretty on the sweater that I had done.
It looks kind of periwinkle, more blue on the screen, but it is purple.
Yeah. And so this was on my whip wall, so I had this much done. I am gonna go back and see what size I am making. I may, if I was making the large size, I may go back and just start over with the medium. I'm going to look and see how much positive ease and stuff it has. But so this is what I'm going to work on today, along with the comeback cardie, Lisa. I am working on it with the comeback cardie. I'm going to work on this week. And then the day after I get temporarily blinded on my birthday, I go to a retreat. So if I know I will get the color work done on this week, so I may take it to the retreat. I'm going to Fiber Love Retreat on Thursday. I'm so excited. You guys, if you ever get a chance to go to this retreat, it's super. It fills up fast. She caps it, I think, at 120. There's always a wait list. It's down in McCall, Idaho on Payette Lake. Awesome retreat. So I am going to take this to the retreat, and then I will take the comeback cardie to the retreat. And being how it's Friday that I'll be down there, I may I may roll the dice again. I haven't decided. I may just take socks as another project. It's about a 4-hour drive to get there, and I'm not having to drive this year. I'm excited. I'm
You're
thinking
gonna get 4 hours of
4 hours
knitting.
of car knitting, down and back, car knitting,
Mhm.
coffee drinking. It's a beautiful drive. You go down through Hell's Canyon. I think it's the Snake River, and
Mhm.
it's a gorgeous. So I'm hoping to have my vision almost back to normal on Thursday morning, so I can knit. But yeah, so
Yay.
the Darkwater party or sweater by Jennifer Steingass is next on my needles. I was so praying I wasn't going to knit one of, or wasn't going to roll one of my heavy blankets because it's still warm here.
Yeah.
And
You don't want
so
that
I'm
on your
glad I
lap.
did. I did think that maybe I would roll again. You know, my rules, I can break them. But it's my game. So yeah.
So fun. Yay.
So what's going on the next couple weeks?
Starting some classes. Nancy's doing a brioche class.
I'm
If
going to do
you're,
a beginning
yeah,
brioche,
beginning
and then I've
brioche.
seen some really cute intermediate brioche cowls. So I may knit one of those up and see if you're interested in
Mhm.
that. I
Yeah,
love
so
brioche.
learn from
So,
Nance the
yeah.
best. We have there everything's on our website, so it's just applewoodyarnburn.com.
Yeah. And it's not too late to join on our sweater weather knit along.
Yeah. So if
So
you're interested in that too, just hop on, and then every week I before we draw a prize every week.
mhm.
And so even if you're not here, we'll make sure that we
Yeah,
get you
just
something.
sign up on the website
Hmm.
and she puts her name in the bucket. She says, I have never, I think, uh,
She says,
it's okay. I have enough stuff. I don't need prizes, but I love to give her a hard time
I
about it.
know. That's so funny.
All right. Well,
Yay.
we're gonna end soon because we have our book club meeting
Yeah.
next. We just finished reading The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime.
Hmm.
And we have a bunch of suggestions. We all put in suggestions, and thank you guys for all your
Yeah.
suggestions. They're on my want to read list because
Yeah.
we only
Count.
meet every 6 weeks,
Hmm.
and that gives us, plenty of time. And I listen, so I do a lot of audiobook listening while I'm
Yeah.
knitting. But yeah, we're gonna hop into book club here,
Yeah,
and
and then
I'm
we'll show
gonna
you
find
the,
some coffee. Oh
yeah.
yeah, we have a skein of yarn.
Yeah, dyed to match
Yeah,
the
dyed
cover.
to match the cover. So that's
Pretty
exciting. We
excited.
haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Nettie's seen it, but we haven't. So yeah, have a good couple weeks,
Yeah.
and comment below what you're watching so we know, and what you're knitting. It's always fun to see what people are knitting on.
Mhm.
And thanks to all the new subscribers. And yeah,
Have a
just
great weekend.
yeah, have fun, and we'll see
Happy
you
knitting.
in a couple weeks.
Yeah,
All right,
sounds good.
bye.